I think it's having a clarity of vision, staying true to that vision,
Yeah.
and as the leader, like being the driving force behind the vision, like having the excitement and the passion
Yeah.
and the commitment, because that translates to everyone else who's involved.
Welcome, Badass Manifester. I am so glad you are here. I'm your host and head coach, Ashley Gordon, master mindset and manifestation biz expert, founder of the quantum coaching certification, and multiple six-figure entrepreneur obsessed with empowering you to create quantum leaps in your energy, your life, and your business. This is the show to help you make magic your everyday normal, where the ripple effect is real and the guest experts are world class. My mission is to power your conscious and subconscious mind with manifestation teachings, business tools, and coaching techniques to put your potential into action. Consider this your weekly up level. Are you ready for quantum transformation? Let's do this.
What's up, everyone? I am so excited for today's episode. I am interviewing one of my favorite people in the world, and she also happens to be one of my team members, and she has a role and a new title, and we're going to share it on the podcast, but I'm really excited to interview her because if you don't know her, you should. Her name is Jenna Teague. She is an amazing, beautiful person, human, coach, therapist, leader, facilitator, business coach. She does so much. Copywriter. She is literally everything. And she's just also one of my best friends. And I want to share our story together. I want us to share it together just to kind of let you in a little bit more behind the scenes of our team, because she is such an intricate part of the creation of QCA and the growth of our business, and really just has been such a cheerleader, hype girl for me in some of my darkest moments of growing a business and being a human. We've experienced so much life together in general, like, loss and love and celebrating amazing times, and her wedding, and me having a baby, and my whole fertility journey. I mean, she's been there through all of it. Not to mention, our students are obsessed with her, love her. She's an incredible mentor for our students inside of QCA. And she's also the director of education for QCA. So she does a lot. And it's really important for you to know who she is, because yes, you hear from me and you see me and all of that, but like, there are some brilliant people behind me that you also need to know, because it's really a we. It's not just me, it's a we. And I always just want to give credit to my team and the beautiful, amazing people that make this engine run. So I'm really excited. We have a little conversation for you just about how we met and just sharing our story together, because it's kind of a unique journey. And so many people have asked me, like, how did you find a Jenna? How did you find a Jenna? And so I'm going to share how we met, how it all evolved, how it all happened, and just about the team dynamic, because I think it's interesting, especially if you are a new entrepreneur and you know that one day you want to have a team, or maybe you do have a team. I'm not going to lie, navigating team is really hard, but I feel really lucky because I get to navigate it with Jenna and just be able to bounce ideas off of someone all the time is like totally invaluable to my life and my business. And it's just, to our students, it's just amazing. It's amazing. And I'm so excited for you to meet her officially. You heard me talk about her. She's definitely been on the podcast before. But I wanted us to share our story together. And I thought, being on maternity leave and releasing some episodes, that we were like, we should definitely do an episode of like how we met. So yeah. What's up, badass manifestors? I'm so excited for today's episode because I am interviewing. Well, we're not really interviewing today. We're just kind of having a conversation, a chat with the Jenna Teague. And I know that you've heard me talk about Jenna multiple times. Some of you know and love her. And if you don't, you will know and love her after this episode. But Jenna Teague is in the house. She is the president. And this is your new title, so I have to get this right. You are the president and the director of operations and education for the Quantum Coach Co. and Quantum Coaching Academy.
Yeah, that's it. That's the title.
Whoa. So official.
Exciting.
So
I
exciting.
know.
Feels
And
so
you're the
good.
founder and CEO.
Amen. Amen. So I want us to share our story. Like, I want to share the story of how does one get a president and director of operations and education for their business, right? Like, thinking back to even just 2019, that was a very, very far away stretch, maybe even something I never thought I would have or even think I needed at that point, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, those were different times.
totally different business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when we first started working together, April of 2019.
It's crazy.
But before that, you were my coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a discovery call and we decided to work together. And it was amazing. I mean, I loved you right off the bat. Hopefully you
Same.
loved me.
Yeah.
How did you find me?
I randomly found you on Instagram. I don't know how. And I just, after I found you and started following you, I was just like, I think this person has something that I need, like I think I have something to learn here. And I had been coaching for a long time with Sarah Jensen, who's one
Yeah.
of our mentor coaches in QCA, who is incredible and
Yeah.
amazing. And I was making some shifts, and and we had a discovery call, and a lot of your style was outside my comfort zone, like manifestation and NLP, and like you did the time technique on me, and I was like, what is this? But it was obviously meant to be.
Totally. Oh my God. We had no idea how meant to be then.
Yeah.
But it's funny because for those of you who don't know Jenna's background, she is a psychotherapist and a coach. And I knew that from our discovery call, but I mean, that was intimidating for me. I'm like, I'm coaching a therapist. This is weird. Like, I was very in my head about it.
I would never have known.
Yeah. I was very like, what does she think about the way the sessions are, the structure of the sessions? Cause honestly, the last time I was in therapy was when I was really young. So I didn't know how to compare it. And I knew obviously therapy and coaching is very different, but yeah. So I was really in my head about it.
That's so funny. Yeah. I mean, I wanted something really different than therapy, because
right.
I'd also been in therapy forever. Like I love therapy. I love being in therapy. I love being a therapist, but I was really looking for something different. And so I appreciated like all the differences that I noticed between the experiences that I had in coaching and in therapy and your coaching.
Cool. And it's interesting because like, well, also I remember I think on our discovery call, you were like, I want to learn more about manifestation, or I want to learn how to manifest.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. Like, cool. And yeah, I just thought that was cute. And then I don't know why that was cute, but like, it's cute, like thinking back on it.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Cooper. Cooper, the cat is
here.
Up in here. But
yeah,
it's funny because no, go ahead.
I was a baby when it came to manifestation, for sure. I've learned a lot since then.
Yeah. You're a pro manifester now.
Yeah.
Look at you. I was thinking about like I think I was nervous because it's like, now we teach coaching, we teach coaches how to coach and how to be powerful coaches and how to be powerful space holders. And it's like, when you are that, and then you coach someone who is also that, there's more room for that like critique of, like feedback. I don't know. So
Yeah, it's true.
it's hard sometimes to be coached by coaches that are not as masters of their craft. I
Yeah,
find, for me personally, like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And that piece of like coaching another coach, there, like in therapy, in the therapy world, there are some therapists who absolutely will not have clients who are therapists.
oh wow, yeah,
Yeah,
because they don't want to be judged, I guess, by
yeah,
style or whatever.
yeah. They maybe don't have the like confidence, or
Yeah.
oftentimes there's this idea that like therapists aren't great clients. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's true. I think I'm a good client, but
Yeah, definitely.
um, for me anyway. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's interesting to coach another coach,
it's so interesting.
especially when it's not like business coaching. It's life coaching. What we were
Right,
doing,
right,
you were
right.
not. You were just straight up helping me manifest
Yeah,
and change my life in the way that I wanted to, and yeah.
yeah. So,
But
so yeah,
it did turn into kind of a business shift that I made.
definitely. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you were in a place where you were like navigating, should I start a business? Should I get a job? Like you were trying to figure it out, what was like going to fit your ideal lifestyle. So where did you go from there? I mean, I know where you went, but
kind of a hybrid. I
yeah.
decided to um start trying out like sort of VA stuff, like VA slash like business coaching. I had done business coaching before for other coaches. And so I did start some freelancing with an agency, like a VA agency. And then I started working with some private clients. And I, I, what I remember is that I was talking to you about like, I feel, or you said to me, I feel like we're meant to work together in some other way. And
Oh,
I
wow.
was like, yeah, I agree. That's how I remember it.
I
But
don't
you
remember
remember it
that.
differently.
I was that when we were still coaching together, or was that after?
Yeah, it was like,
Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
because I
Because
think our coaching relationship started to evolve a little bit. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
I feel like I remember. I mean, I definitely probably did say. Obviously, I did say that, and I could see myself saying that. But then I felt like we had like our sessions were over, or we were on a break for a while, and then you reached out and you were like, "So I started this VA business. This is what I remember."
yeah,
And you're like, "Do you need help?" Something like that.
that probably happened too. It's just so funny, like which parts of it stand out, to
Yeah,
each of us.
yeah,
I probably reached out and said that because I felt that invitation from you,
right,
like,
right. And I feel
yeah,
like I feel like I gave you some sort of homework at some point. I was like, reach out to all your clients or something. But I think that was more for coaching. Anyway, um, but it's interesting because everyone asks me, like, where did you find Jenna? Like, where did you find her? I'm like, she found me. Like you found me. And then so when you reached out and said that, I was in a place where I needed help. I didn't have anybody on my team, I don't think at that time at all.
I don't think so. Or maybe just some graphic design help.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, Alyssa probably was helping me with graphics,
Yeah,
and probably Brett was helping me with the podcast
yeah,
at that point.
yeah,
And you came in and helped me with a receive launch.
yes,
That was
yeah.
the first thing you helped me with. And the launch went so well. After the launch, I was like, okay, you need to stay forever. And it kind of evolved from there.
Yeah, like eh, I remember I was doing some copy for you. Like
Oh
that
yeah.
was definitely part of like what we were doing. And, we had our like baby beginnings of systems, like, let's try out Trello for this launch,
Yeah.
like we had
Yeah.
no systems. Yeah. And it just evolved over time. And I feel like the biggest turning point was when you decided to create QCA,
Yeah,
that we
definitely.
really started working together even more closely at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That was like the best experience. Jenna and I we work really well together. And I think that's what we were discovering was like, you weren't necessarily meant for the VA tasks necessarily, but more so for like higher level work, like creativity and writing. And we create processes together, like QCA tools, and like we could write articles, we write speeches, we write everything together.
Yeah.
Jenna came up with Big Coach Energy. Like it's
Yeah.
yeah. So like we kind of discovered how much we enjoy working together. We're like,
Yeah.
whoa, this is fun. Like we would be working on something for 2 hours and be like, whoa, where did the time go?
Yeah. Yeah. I think, especially now, having worked together for so long and so closely, like, it's fun and it's also super productive when we work together.
Yeah,
Like, we
definitely.
just have an ability to like get a lot done,
Mhm.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And it's evolved so much, like in, just the way that we implemented, like one of the first things we did was implement meetings. And then after the
Yeah.
meetings, we switched from Trello to ClickUp and we started getting our systems together. Like, I mean, you really have seen like you've been here for all of it. Like it's crazy how much it's grown and like changed.
So
It's
much change.
yeah.
Yeah. So much change, on the back end, like systems, and how many
Yeah.
times have we switched from, one email provider or one like,
Platform.
project management system. Like, we're in a pretty good solid place now, I think. But and then on the front end, like the entire front end of your business has changed from like one-on-one clients and VIP days and, you
Yeah.
know, smaller group programs to like one single kind of flagship thing,
Yeah.
offer program that we
Totally.
do.
Yeah. It's wild. And I really like all those decisions of like, should I do this? And should I should we switch to that or should we get rid of this program? Like we've made together, like all those decisions that got us to this point have been made together. And I feel like building a team, I think we talked about this before a little bit, like what makes us work so well together and like finding someone that you can work well with is so important as you're growing your business. And really, I feel like it comes down to trust. Like you said that, like it does come down to trust. Like I trust you to make decisions for me. Like I'm going on maternity leave. Who do you think is going to be making all the decisions? Well, when you hear this,
Yeah,
I'm probably on maternity leave by now.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and yes, we have built that trust over time, um, and I think like, I've learned to trust you when you push me out of my comfort zone. When you're like, nope, we're changing this entire system, and I'm like, no, I like this system. But over the years, I've just learned to go like, yeah, you know what, you're right. Like, I'm going to be open to it, and I trust you, and it always turns out to be right and aligned.
That means a lot because it's scary to like switch something major in your business where you're like, okay, I'm switching from Thinkific to Kajabi, for example, right? And Jenna was like, I'm like, no, it's going to be great. It's really going to be great. Trust me. And now I'm like, I think we need a different email provider. I think we're going to need to switch again. No, I love that. I love that you said that because it's true. Like we've definitely, yeah, we push each other out of our comfort zones for sure.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we're a good mix of like, sometimes you're like the full steam ahead engine,
Mm-hmm.
and then like sometimes I'm more of the like, come on,
Yep.
let's go engine, and we're just like in different areas. Like
Yeah.
in some areas you're like, you know, no hesitation,
Mm-hmm.
whereas I might have hesitations in those areas, and then the areas where you hesitate, I'm like, no, we got this. Like, let's
Yeah,
go.
totally. And it's such a good balance. And then on that note too, like we also, I feel like in another way, we're just like always on the same page. Like we're,
Yeah,
I would say like 96% of the time, we're always on the same page.
yeah. And I think also like a key is like knowing your role, right? Like,
Yeah.
and having well-defined roles for not just between the two of us, but like any person on any team. Like, ultimately, I know that I'm here to support your vision. So like if it comes down to it, like it is your decision, right? Like there's no there's no confusion over like who gets a say and what. Like everyone gets a say, and then ultimately it's your decision, which
Yeah.
I think is really important to have team members who are who are willing to support your vision, because that's what the
Yeah,
business is all about.
totally. Cause it's really, it turns into our vision ultimately,
Yes.
like QCA started as my vision and now it's our vision. I
Yeah.
feel like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's a really good way of putting it. It's less like find team members who will support your vision, and more find team members who will share your vision.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Boom. Mic drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's so, I don't want to say it's rare to find, but it feels rare to me. I don't know. Or you just
Yeah.
have to be you have to you have, as the leader of your team, you have to be the one constantly sharing your vision so that you
Yeah.
enroll other people into your vision.
Yeah. I think it's having a clarity of vision,
Mhm.
staying true to that vision,
Yeah.
um and and as the leader, like being the driving force behind the vision, like having the excitement and the passion
Yeah.
and the commitment, because that translates to everyone else who's involved.
You know what time it is. It is time to turn your coaching calling into a coaching craft and become a world-class certified quantum coach. Applications are open right now for a very limited time to join us for this next cohort that is going to completely change the trajectory of your business and your life. And I know some of you have heard me talk about QCA over and over and over again, and some of you have just heard it for the first time, or it's like you're hearing it for the first time and you're like, wait, maybe I do want to do this. Maybe this is the right program for me. And that is what our application process is here to help you make that decision on, is applying to the program, getting on a call with myself or my team member so we can help you make the best decision for yourself. The Quantum Coaching Academy has 4 powerful phases of transformation. We teach you all the foundations that you need to be a powerful space holder and know how to ask powerful questions. And we teach you advanced coaching tools as well to help your clients go through deep processes and really deepen their skill set. And we teach you all of the NLP content that you need, neuro-linguistic programming. We equip you with 8 certifications to be world-class at taking your clients through powerful transformations to the point where your testimonials will speak for themselves. It's time to stop coaching from your own personal experience and your own personal development and what you've gone through. We want to teach you how to actually be a powerful coach. And being a powerful coach has nothing to do with your own experience. It's usually your experience that leads you to wanting to become a coach in the first place. You're like, I've gone through this powerful transformation and now I want to help other people go through it. But your but what got you to your transformation might not be what gets someone else to theirs. And so we have so many beautiful skills and processes and tools and certifications to help give you the confidence that you need to be able to say to someone and look at someone in the face or through Zoom and say, I know I can help you. And to be so confident in your abilities to take someone through true change, lasting change, generational healing. It's so powerful. Our community is so beautiful and so strong. And we're waiting for you. We're waiting for you to say yes. And I know it can feel scary. It can bring up so many different things all the way around, but I just want you to be brave enough to apply. Be brave enough to take one step and get yourself one step closer to what you see yourself doing. And I was just having this conversation with my husband. We were talking about how fast life goes by. Life goes by so quickly. And it's like, we don't have time to stress and to worry and to like focus on things that are not taking us where we ultimately want to be. We need to really embrace where we are and go for it. We need to go for the things that set our soul on fire, even if it's scary, just by taking one step at a time. So I want to invite you to apply right now. The link is in the show notes or in my Instagram bio at thequantum.coach. Apply now, set up your call, and let's see if this is the right fit for you. And we can't wait to connect to see if you are meant to be a quantum coach.
Totally.
Including your clients,
Yes.
not just your team, but your clients.
And people that follow you that are in your community that aren't clients yet, they also can feel the energy that you are, you have that clarity on your vision. Because that's attractive to other people. They want that clarity for their own vision.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And I think it's no surprise that, or it's no coincidence that like things have really taken off the clearer that we've gotten on the vision of the Quantum Coach Co. Like when, we were doing so many things and like trying to fill so many needs. And the more that we've honed in on like the things that we do best and like the things that are most aligned with our purpose and mission, the more success we've had.
Yeah. So true.
Yeah.
So true. So dialed in. And that's kind of like my thing right now is like so many people are, it's great. Like everyone's launching a million programs at one time. And I'm like, that is so not my vibe, our vibe.
Yeah.
And it's not wrong or bad. It's just like, I know what kind of, where the energy is best allocated. And I think that's important too, is like, we're on the same page of like energy allocation for the team.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we could talk way more about team and dynamics and stuff, but we can save that for another time.
Yeah. I'd love to have a conversation about that on the podcast.
Yeah. But I think it's fun for you all to hear just, a little bit about our story and how we've come together and how it's evolved over time. And, I think it's easy to look at someone's business and be like, oh, she has this whole team and like, I'll never have that, or it'll take me forever to get that. And like this, it's something that has evolved literally one step at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, if you're listening to this and you're like, yeah, that's nice for you, but like, I can't get there. I'm so far from there. Like, just as you said, Ash, like, remember that this is something that's evolved over like 3 years, like 3.5 years. So, this didn't happen overnight. It's not just some magical fluke where we met and like instantly created the relationship and the business that you have now. It's something that's taken work and time and shifting and growing together.
Totally. And I'm so grateful for you. Like, I just love you so much. And it's just so much more fun doing all of it with you.
Yeah, totally agree. Same.
we just brainstorm, we jam out, we get to create amazing experiences for amazing students together. And everyone that comes into QCA, they watch Jenna and I do these like live interactive demos, and they're just like, what the heck? Like, they're like, these are my favorite things ever. Like, these demos are amazing. And we just have so much fun doing what we do.
We do. Yeah, I'm so grateful for you, Ash. I'm so grateful for, our relationship, our friendship, our working relationship, our collaboration. And I'm honored to be entrusted with your first baby, QCA and the Quantum Coach Co., while you bring your second baby into the world.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky. I feel so lucky to have you. And yeah, we have so many layers to the friendship and our relationship and our working relationship. Like it's so much more than just a working relationship. So that is what I'm most grateful for. And
Me too.
I just love you so much. And I recommend everybody finding their own Jenna in their life.
And their own Ashley.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure. For sure. Cool. Well, if you have any questions for us, we're happy to answer them. I mean, I'm on maternity leave, so DM Gemma. DM Gemma. Who's Gemma? DM Jenna. Where can everyone connect with you if they want to reach out? Get some
You can find me on Instagram at Jenna Teague. Very simple, first and last name. And then if you want to email me, it's jenna@teamqca.com. You can find me there.
Heck yeah. Cool. Well, have a great day, everyone. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Woo! We did some work today. Thank you so much for listening. You know I love my BAM fam. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who you know would love it too, because we live for the ripple effect over here. And how can you best support the show? Make sure you're subscribed, hit the 5 stars, and leave a review on iTunes, and let me know how the podcast has impacted you. I love being part of your real-time journey, so screenshot the episode and tag me and my guests on Instagram at ManifestWithAsh. Now say it with me. I am my own power source. I am the master of my own energy, and I deserve everything that I desire. We don't just talk about it over here, we be about it. Now go get 'em.